Here's a great idea. Believe it or not, I was at a casino during Christmas time, and I came across this right here. And again, pardon me for the two pictures, but I put them together because it was taken by with a phone camera. And as you can see, there are plastic sleeves. Looks like a PVC pipe that someone embedded into the concrete wall here of a stairway. And then they simply put the handrails in and epoxied around it. And of course, this eliminated them from core drilling the handrail or the base foundation here. And it isn't uncommon to build a stairway like this and this one here. They'll pour the stairs, they'll build the concrete stairway without the metal pipes, and they don't even worry about the location of the pipes. And then later on, someone will come in and drill a hole in the concrete. And here you can see is a hole that was drilled that was obviously drilled in the wrong spot. You can see a hole here, and you can see one up here. There was actually, all three of these have holes, I'm pretty sure, in the wrong spot, and of course they had to move it over. So realistically, to do something like this, you would need to drill a hole in the concrete and then place the pipes or the handrail system into the concrete, and then pour some type of a concrete epoxy into these holes to stabilize the stairway. Now, something like this, you can see, it probably wouldn't be too difficult for a core driller to do because it's a flat surface. It's not at an angle. And of course, here's a different view. You can see the hole here that they missed. But I put this picture in here to give you an idea of what they actually do. They drill a hole, and then they put these pipe handrail systems in there and then fill them up with epoxy. However, if you could imagine someone drilling a hole here at an angle, I would imagine this would be difficult for a core driller to do. I'm not saying it's impossible. I'm sure they have a machine that can do it. They got machines for everything. However, if you think about it, simply by putting a piece of PVC pipe and letting it extend up. So I'm not talking about cutting a piece of pipe with an angle on it. Let's just say that you took a flat piece of pipe that was about 18 inches long and placed it into the foundation here, or the stem wall, and then poured the concrete around it. And of course, after it was finished, the pipe would be sticking up. So you'd have a pipe sticking up. After the concrete's dried a couple of days, you grab a saw and you cut the pipe at an angle, leaving you with something like this. And then instead of core drilling, all you would need to do is put the metal handrail into the holes that you do not need to core drill, and of course fill them with epoxy, and you are done. And I thought this was a neat tip, and I wanted to share it with everyone out there who is interested in stair building or building stairs using, you might work with concrete stairs, or you might work with the handrail systems themselves. So this again is a fantastic idea. The cracks, of course, these are not going to be good. However, I would like to point this out. There's a good chance that you would end up with cracks like these if you core drilled it. It's hard to tell. The best way around this, of course, would be to make this a little wider, and of course I'm going to make another video on that shortly, so stay tuned for that one.